Loving yourself is the key to be confidently beautiful. This is Hannah Yulo did, and this is what she advised us to do. Good morning, Hannah. Welcome to the show called Self-Made.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So tell us, you're born in Philippines because it says you grew up somewhere in the world.
Yes, I was born in Negros, in fact. So I'm a true blood Negrense, except that we moved to Brunei when I was 5. And I spent most of my formative years in Brunei until I was 12.
So coming back to Philippines, what did you brought back?
Well, we moved back to the Philippines when I was 12. In fact, we moved to Palawan, not Bacolod at the time, and that's where I spent most of my high school and college years in Palawan. I graduated quite early. I graduated at 17, and that's when I started working as well. So I finished college at 17.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I guess I've just always been in a hurry. So
since you were a kid,
since I was a kid, yeah. So I was accelerated a number of times. I was homeschooled by my mom till about 10 years old. I skipped a few levels, went to real school, and skipped a few more. So that's how I graduated at 17.
Yeah. Do you really love education since you were a kid, or you were forced?
I think probably I didn't like it as much because I wanted to get it over with as quickly as possible.
Okay.
No, but I took my master's again when I was 19, and then I finished my MBA at 21. So,
oh my gosh! So what's your best gift that you really learned
from my childhood years?
Yes.
I think it's coming from a happy home. I think the biggest blessing for me is my parents instilling the values and ethics that I have today, that I brought with me in my career.
What made you stay humble?
Because I know that I've really not really done anything to deserve what I have today. It's understanding that a lot of all of this is pure blessing, and we just have to do the best we can do with the opportunities that we're given, and not complain.
What made you become a CFO?
Good question. I was an analyst, and I think I was an analyst. You know, I started from being a sales property specialist in Ayala Land. Then I started my own thing. I started a brokerage. Then I decided to be a stockbroker. Then I became an analyst, and so I went through all of the different parts of finance, real estate finance, that really catapulted me. Was my time with Bobby Yongpin. I was 25 years old at the time. I had started as an analyst for him, and we were looking at so many investments. It was a very exciting time in our career. It's being upfront about your opinion and about the work that you put in to studying, the conclusion of certain deals that we were doing. I think it's not being scared to voice out what the numbers are saying, or that's how I got him to respect me, I guess.
Were you been an insecure child?
No. I have to admit, I was always confident, and I think that has a lot to do with my parents, the upbringing that I had, where we were always motivated to be ourselves, and to always strive to be better.
So how you manage also your time and being so active in being triathlete?
So I am a hardcore triathlete. It's a real passion of mine, just like I'm passionate about my work. So I do it very early in the morning. I train very early in the morning.
Yes, every 5 o'clock in the morning?
5 a.m. 5 a.m. I wake up, have my coffee, get in the pool, get on a bike, or go for a run, just so I can be at work by 9. So it's tough. It's a balance, but I'm doing something I love every day.
So it means no time for dating.
True.
So when you're ready, what is the ideal man you're looking for?
I think I just need someone who will be proud of me, and he doesn't have to compete. Like for me, I just want someone successful in the way I see success, which is finding something he's passionate about. He doesn't have to be richer than me. He doesn't have to be, have a higher position than me. He just has to love what he does.
you show that you have beauty with brains. So what's your best advice to, especially the young women right there, to be confident and to love themselves within? What's your best message to them?
Yeah, I think loving yourself is really key, because when you love yourself, you will always strive to be a better person. You know, so don't allow what other people say about you to change the way you feel about yourself. I think you have to find within yourself that self-love, that ability to love yourself, the ability to take care of yourself, the ability to grow as a person and strive to be better, because we all should make sure that we are the best that we can be.
Very nice. You also shared that you became so confident because the training from your parents. So what's your best advice also for parents?
For parents, never put your children down. I think that's key. Always encourage them. Always praise the little things that they do, and always instill values. You know, those are the most important things, I think, with raising children. Not that I would know, because I don't have any children, but from the way my parents raised me, those instilling values and making children understand why it's so important not to lie, why it's so important to be honest, why it's so important to be honorable, to keep your word. When you say something, you have to do it, because you know what happens to them in their childhood really dictates the success they will have in life.
Yes. So what's your best message now to your parents?
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, you know, like I don't spend as much time as I wish I could with them, but what I'm learning nowadays is that the little time that I do get to spend with them, I am present.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wow, very nice message. Every success has its struggles. Every dream has its trials and tests. Listen to their stories, because if they did it, you can also be called self-made.